When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. And the Sooners will put toe to leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kentucky's offense has the ball first today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Vance. Wide open downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the defense knew this was going to be the guy the offense was trying to get the football to, so it looks like they've got a plan for him. Nice job.
They'll run it from the gun. Makes him talk to the hand. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. And the Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Big loss on the last play. Threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Now they'll run the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So Oklahoma's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Johnson looking to throw. Sends it downfield. He's got it inside the 30. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy is no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The throw. He caught it. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team full of...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The hand to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Vance. Got it set up on the outside. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. Turning it on. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Beck's going for the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. SMU came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Dallas had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punter, gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Quarterback making adjustments. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, it's Robinson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The toss to the right. Offense knocking on the door, first and goal. They've been running it, but now the pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sategna. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The lone back's got it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Scanning the field, it's Vance. He's going to throw deep right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Under fire. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilmore. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Baker. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snow. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Making side adjustments here. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Carter. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Sooners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the key.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep, and they get him down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Vance. Puts it out of the air. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilmore. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. He's loose. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football, David.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Delay game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Johnson looking to throw. Steps away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Sooners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to make magic on the scramble. After the filthy move, he's got room. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The offense changing the play. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kearney. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, better look out. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make magic with his feet. The short hands, it's Thomas. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. He turns that loose down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fit.
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Corralled by the kicking team. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He got a step and just dusted the field. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Eastern Michigan is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over San Jose State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Rides the back on the option, the give. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Looking to throw, it's Vance. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets a block. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. Powers through the defender. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Got his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown Sooners!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Caught behind the line. It's Baker. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Vance. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Sategna. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The sweet feet buy a little time. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking for a man. It's Vance. Quick completion on the out route. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's got great speed. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They go to the draw. Makes it past the marker. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Creates a little space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Fighting off the defender. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Give to the running back. Runs for the tackle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Quarterback making checks. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to buy time. Now he'll throw back into the middle. He's got it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Swings it out to the flat. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly complete. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To throw, it's Dampier. Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The run from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Buying some time. He's going to fire to the left. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. On target. That will be the final play as they make the stop.